plot is about a kid from Harlem, played by Francisco, who is totally, an ambitious kid, totally straight kid, doesn't get in trouble, and gets a scholarship to go to boarding school. He leaves behind his friends, and that creates certain problems for him and for the friends. And while Francisco's up at boarding school, he sort of falls into this trap of people stereotyping him and sort of falling into those stereotypes. Combined with some troubles back home, he ends up becoming the one thing in prep school that he resisted becoming at Harlem, which is a drug dealer. And he deals some drugs at prep school, gets caught for it, kicked out, has to go back home and sort of face the music with his friends. We made the movie with non-professional actors, with real teenagers. We went up to Harlem and East Harlem, and we had a bunch of auditions where we were looking for real kids that we could collaborate with on the movie. Because we had the idea for the movie, we had this premise, and we wanted the actors to infuse as much of their lives and their own opinions and their own feelings and thoughts into the movie as possible. I mean, we don't want to go in there sort of cold with our ideas, not being from the area, and expect to make a good movie about it. So we cast 7 teenagers, and we held several months of writing workshops where, based on the premise, they brought in their ideas, they brought in their thoughts, their experiences. We had a lot of interviews, and from that we constructed a screenplay. Then we took that script and we went out into the streets, their streets, and we shot it there. We went into their apartments and we shot it there with their real families, playing the families in the movie, their real friends playing their friends in the movie. And we just kept it, we shot a documentary. I mean, it's a scripted narrative movie, but we shot it in this sort of documentary way. We had actors, doing some crewing for us. I mean, holding bounce boards or holding second camera or booming. The idea was that we went up into an area where there isn't a lot of access to arts and arts education. And we wanted to, almost as like a mission, as sort of filmmakers, we felt like, we wanted to turn them into filmmakers, we spent a year of their lives to turn them into filmmakers. And so from the acting to the screenwriting to the crewing set, as much as we could involve them in the process, we wanted to. Both from sort of a personal sort of mission angle, we just wanted to know that we could do it. We could make a movie like this together. We could really collaborate. And also from a creative point of view, I think it just added a feeling of intimacy on the set, that the actors were then also kind of doing stuff with us on the crew, and it really helped.
It's awesome. It's like just, it was so much effort and time put into the project, and to see it, and it was started as a really minuscule thing. It was really, like he said, it was really intimate, and to see it blow up and get as big as it has, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful experience.
At first, I didn't know what to expect, so I just did it for fun. I auditioned for fun because all of my friends was doing it, and by the end of when they was picking the cast, they called me up and said I had the lead role, so I was excited about that. But I didn't go in there thinking I was gonna get it, because there was better actors than me in the auditions that had better qualifications to do it. So I was kind of excited that I had the role, and the whole thing was just exciting.
My favorite thing about the entire project, that I was showing another side of my community, of my people. Like, yeah, there's drugs, there's murders, there's it all. Like, I grew up really seeing it all, but you also have people that are dedicated and and driven and wanna get out of that neighborhood.
We bring in our own thing to it, but we trying to let people know that it's not always what you think it is in our neighborhood. It's not always what you see on TV that you actually think about, oh, they really like that. No, we're not really like that. We just trying to pursue what we came to do in this world, and just go out there full frontal with no bluff, no nothing, and just make it the best out of anything. Because we're not all hustlers. We're not all rappers. We're not all dancers. We always got something else to do. So it's just that we try to bring the stereotype down and tell them that you might see us like this, but we're not really like that.
So yeah, I mean, it's just a good lesson in determination and all those good things.